Namaskar children. So today we are going to talk about two important concepts that we often use in our daily lives. Yes, this is not science that I'm talking about, but social science. And yes, these two terms are freedom and liberty. As a child of your age, even I thought that क्या मेरे मम्मी पापा मुझे इतनी freedom दे रहे हैं so that I can exercise my own choices? And we often see that in our books and in any of the media that you are exposed to, there is often this word liberty that comes. So let me explain this to you with an example. Now, in the year 1966, Indira Gandhi was elected as the first lady prime minister of our nation. Whereas when we talk about the year 2016, it was first that the United States of America had a lady, Hillary Clinton, running for the nomination of presidentship. Eventually, she was defeated by Donald Trump and she could not make it to the chair of being the president. So now let us try to analyze this timeline. First is the year 1966 and next you have the year 2016. In 1966, India had its official lady prime minister, Indira Gandhi, we all know. Whereas if we kind of compare with ourselves with one of the most developed nations of today, that is the United States of America, it was only in the year 2016 that America had kind of this environment wherein a lady, Hillary Clinton, was running for the nomination of being the president of the nation, and eventually she had lost. So now let us compare these two situations. What do you think is a more free country? What do you think is a more liberal country? Well, yes. And if you're taking a guess that India is a more free country, you're absolutely right, children. Because when we talk about freedom, freedom is an absolutely political concept. Freedom is something that is given to the citizens of a nation by its government. Freedom is not something that we can have on our own. Just because our thoughts are free and we like this concept of freedom, that doesn't guarantee that you are going to be in a free state or a free nation. But when you talk about a liberal nation or a liberal society, then yes, definitely. When we talk about liberty, liberty is all about our own selves. The choices that we make in life, the career that we want to pursue, the kind of clothes we want to wear, the kind of books we want to read, the kind of friends that we want to make, etc., etc. So when we talk about liberty, it entirely encompasses our personal zone. And when we talk about freedom, freedom is thankfully a concept that is politically given to us. And that is why when we talk about being free, वहाँ पे कुछ थोड़े limitations भी लग जाते हैं. For example, you are free to move from one place to another in your own country. But that doesn't mean that you're not going to obey the traffic signals. Because if you do that, then you are going to be a nuisance creator for the other fellow citizens. So it's a beautiful thing that freedom is always a political concept and liberty is all about how we see our lives to be. So if you talk about this example that I had given you in the middle, US is a more liberal nation. The girls do not have to worry what kind of clothes that they are wearing, the kind of career choices they are making, the kind of life choices they are making. So yes, US is a more liberal nation, but when we talk about political freedom, India is the shining star here. India is the largest democracy of the world, and beautifully and very proudly, India is also the country wherein it has given a lot of freedom to us. Freedom of speech and expression, freedom of promoting and practicing and propagating any religion that we want, freedom to move from one place to another without taking any permission inside our own country, so on and so forth. So I hope, since the Independence Day has just passed by and we know that we got freedom from the British rule back in the year 1947. So now I hope that you know what is the difference between being liberal and being free. Freedom again is a political concept, whereas liberty is totally a personal one. See you all. Bye-bye.